Restarting your life is hard.
Standing tight.
More tests, more masks, gloves. China.
Melbourne will be back under curfew. It will be illegal to be outside your home after 9 p.m. Illegal.
A year ago, we restarted our life by traveling from Australia to America when the entire country was locked down and we had to ask permission to leave. And while we were setting up our lives, we were temporarily staying at the in-laws vacation home at Bonita Beach. So we were traveling to the other side of the world, we were 6 months pregnant, and if that wasn't enough, I decided to start my own business, knowing no one in the area. Just one of those things can tear a marriage apart. And we decided to do all three at the same time.
You wanna dance, you don't know how to get it on the floor, man. Don't hold back for anyone. Close your eyes, just follow the inner light.
Things were not always peachy.
I don't even know.
There were times when the stress almost broke us. And then at Sienna's first birthday, things were finally starting to feel like they were turning around.
1 year old, 1 year old, yes, yeah.
And then we heard about the hurricane approaching Florida.
Do you think I should go to Florida or stay?
What do you think?
Blake, Becca messaged me, Giovanni messaged me, they said it's fine. But I don't know.
If you don't feel like it's a safe environment, I don't want you to go. At the end of the day, it's up to you.
So we decided I'm actually gonna fly to Florida. We're just gonna see how it plays out. It was kind of weird saying goodbye to Sienna because she was really concerned. I've never noticed that before. Kind of gave me the weird heebie-jeebies, to be honest. Am I making the right decision? I don't know. A few variables can happen. Nothing happens. We lose all our things, or I put myself in danger. Bye-bye. I love you. We're just gonna have to hope for the best. So I've spent the last 4 hours moving everything in the house. Stuff up there, all the shutters are down. Yeah, so move everything off the floor, things up there. Never thought I'd experience this so quick. I've only been here for a year. Yeah, I guess we'll see what's happening.
Hey, baby.
Hello, hello. Everything's all set up now. Everything's up, and I'm gonna head to Orwell's now.
Okay. I love you.
I love you too. Hope it all goes well. Bye.
Bye.
So last night we ended up driving out to see how close we get to the house. We could only get to about the 7-Eleven, which is 2-3 miles inland from my house. There was about 2 feet of water. That's kind of really leveled me out and made me really concerned about what's gonna happen or what has happened to the house. For now, look, I just have to focus on what I can do, and what I can do is go in and see what the house is like. But the problem is gonna be, I just realized that there's probably gonna be cops down there. I'm gonna have to have identification, and I don't actually have identification for that Floridian house. So we're gonna have to see if I can even get in, which is not fun. But on the bright side, looks like the car is safe. Ugh. I left sushi in there. That's gonna suck. So serendipitously, the furthest we could get last night is the furthest we can get today. Cops are not letting anyone go any further down, so we had to park outside the 7-Eleven. It's about an hour and a half walk to where we're trying to go. And walking down here is crazy. Like, there are boats on the road, there are cars in trees. Like, there is a Rolls Royce that is currently a tree ornament. It's...
I don't. You don't? Oh, I'm insured. I'm insured for $150,000, and I had over $2 million in inventory, and it's just, yeah.
I've been here 25 years, and I'm
Yeah,
just
it's
sick
just so
over what I'm
crazy.
seeing.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Here, it was a foot below the roof, so but it was splashing, so you can see where like all the stuff was just sitting and wearing away at the paint, where it sat and stayed. But
So
I mean,
it was
the
like
surge
6 feet in here.
probably 8, 10. Yeah, if you're down any further, it's...
You know, this is getting worse as we walk down. Yeah, there's a police checkpoint. Wish us luck.
While I was pulling this ridiculous face, I didn't realize that I was making it way more complicated than it had to be. So my friend Orville came through like a boss.
He has a house here and I have a condo here.
So yeah, moral of the story is, don't overthink it.
So we made it through. We're still not completely in the clear though, because it's just one big walk, and I'm sure cops are gonna pull us over again, and I need to figure out something. But just seeing the amount of linesmen coming through, like the other trucks, it just doesn't feel real. And now that we're here, there are cars just thrown around like pieces of trash, like someone's just thrown them out of the car window while they're driving on the highway. There is a shipping container that I remember seeing this on a video from a friend of mine who posted it. This shipping container is now wedged in between two of the buildings and just plonked on top of a car. The fact that the water can just lift something like that and then just put it on top of a car. Dude, docks. So docks, this was around the corner from my house. Holy shit, dude, there is no freaking road.
No.
This is meant to be a road. What the
We live here. We're going
I live in... Yeah. Can you call my... This is gonna be fun.
So I obviously turned the camera off at this point because, you know, it's not going to be very believable that I live there if I look like some sort of vlogging teenager in a multi-million-dollar area. The cop did let me through. I gave him some information that there was one reason he let me through, but I can't release this on here because there's a lot of looters going through the area and they're arresting a lot of people. So if they know this tactic, then, you know, there could be problems for people that live there.
All right, so we're next door to my house right now. Let's just see. Shit.
I see it.
I can see the line, so it looks like the water got to here. What's that? Our boat's in the backyard? Holy shit, what the fuck? Dude. Let's see if we can go in through the back door. That's what she said. Halt. Dude, there were 3 palm trees there in very heavy things. Where the f did they go? Where is that from? So water definitely got in. Oh my god, I think we might be okay. Yes! Woo!
It's good?
So it didn't go to the height of this bench, which means anything there should be safe. I mean, it's definitely slippery, so be careful. They're dry at the bottom. I think only a few inches got in. Yes! Ah! There's definitely mud everywhere. The carpet's f***ed, but I'll do, I mean... Yes!
There was a lot of relief with this whole situation. When I look at all the houses near us, there was complete devastation. That even though there was water damage and I have to rip all the carpet out and I have to get rid of all the drywall myself for the next few days, we're very thankful. Merely 2 houses down, there was 8 feet of water that went through their entire house. The only issue right now is that this house is not safe enough for Sienna and Stacey. So they're going to stay up in West Virginia, and I don't know when I'll see them next.
You wanna dance, you don't